Okay, so like example, like so you are in college, okay? So they have given some presentation for you, okay? So you want to get some information and you need to prepare PPT presentation from that actually. So how you will proceed actually, but you don't have more information on that. Hello? Yeah, you can hear me, na? Yeah. So, for example, consider you are studying in college. Okay. So they ask to give some demo on or create PPT on one topic. Okay. So, but it's like a full technical one. Even Google also you don't get actually. Okay. So how you will proceed actually? So you want to get some information and you want to. So how you will approach? Okay. No, no. This is manual is the command, but in college, right? So what? So you will go to library, right? So to get more information, so you will go library and look for example. You study mechanical engineering, no? I think you have solid mechanics, some subject. I think, right? Thermodynamics. I remember. Ah, yeah. So in that subject, if they ask to prepare any PPT, you will go to library, approach library, and get that book, and you will look into that. Based on that, you will create some PPT, and you will give demo. No, same thing. Like here also, you are getting stuck. Actually, you don't know. Okay, they ask to you use this particular command and they ask to get this particular output, but you don't have clue. So then this manual command it will come into picture. Okay, so man it's like a dictionary or even you can call it as a library. Okay, so man ls, so it will give. So ls, right? In Google you can search. Apart from that, you can give man along with that particular command. It will give list directory contents. Okay, and you can see the description also. For every command you give, you can see name, synopsis and description. So synopsis like format actually. So ls, along with that you can use options and files. Example, ls hyphen l and file name you can give, right? So that's the syntax kind of thing. Description, list information about the files, current directory by default. This one you are aware, right? PWD, if you see which directory you are there, that particular directory files and contents it will give. You can't expect everything from root. Okay, that's what it says. This information and the files, the current directory by default. Sort entries alphabetically if none of nor sort is specified. So sort one command is there actually. So it will just, if you use ls along with sort, it will sort ascending order or descending order that file list actually. So it means q, if you click q, right, it will quit out of the terminal. So you, sorry, just q, just q. So you can see on the bottom manual page line l plus h for help, q for quit. So just q is enough, it will okay. So same thing, man cd is change directory, you know. Okay, so that is directory command, no? So you don't get actually. CD is like changing directory. So only commands you have to use. So for example, man PS it will come. Yeah, PS. So change directory, it's actually that's not the command actually. So you man CD if you give it won't come, but PS, ls or top, these commands if you give, it will give the thing actually. So that's the man. So it displays the whole manual of the command. So man command name, right? So they given one example, man printf. So it will print whatever you type along with printf. So you can see, you know, printf format argument. So print argument according to format or execute according to option. So actually they give only elaborately. So once if you know what is printf or ls, no, Actually, no need to go these descriptions and all. Something you feel it's like little confusing also. Okay, just what that command does. It's format and print data, and what's syntax. These two is enough actually. So what they said, printf means it will print whatever you are putting, right? So hi Suresh, if I type, it print hi Suresh. So that's the use of printf. So similarly, any command if you want to know, you can use along with man, so that you will know what that command does. Then you can use that command in shell for usage. That's all. Then since the manual is divided into multiple sections of this option, so this option is used to display only a specific section of the manual. So for example, man to intro, they have mentioned man to intro. Okay, so if I give only man intro, so this intro you can see right, intro one is there on the top. So man to intro means production two. So what I can say, I said no, it's a dictionary or library, anything you can call this one. So you have a lot of pages actually, but you want only the information. So like in books, right? You have pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to see only the introduction of this command from page one. You give man intro. If you want to go for second page, you go for man to intro. If I want to go for a fourth page, if it is there, it will come. Yeah, it is there. You understood, no difference for everything. Okay. So like library books, fourth page, fifth page, so like that you are going man to intro like this. Then see, one may not able to remember the sections in which the command is present. So this option will give the section in which the command is present. So they have given man hyphen f command name. Okay, man hyphen f ls. So this ls, it will list directory. Okay, ls means a list directory contents, right? So what they have said here, one may not able to remember the section in which the command is present. So this command gives a section in which the command is present. Man hyphen ls. In this example, the command ls is written with its section number, but it's not returning actually. Only man hyphen ls. Sorry, man ls. Okay. So it means there is no third page. This ls have limited information. Only okay, even no second page also. Only LS related information you can see only the section one actually. Okay, man hyphen EA means it will give all the pages. So for example, man hyphen A intro. Yeah, yeah. You can move through manual page either by reading or skipping by pressing Control D or by Control C. You can see right. It's keep moving. Control D. Okay, so man hyphen a and particular command if you enter, it will give entire details about this command. Okay, you have to press control D. How you will scroll, right? How you will move the one page by page. And so control D means it keeps moving actually. Okay, man hyphen a, it will give all pages. Control D you can use, it will move one by one actually. Actually, or else they are saying enter also, but enter is not working. So I said right, for everything it's controlled by Unix administrator. Okay, so it doesn't mean like here they mention either reading by pressing enter, but enter is not working. So they have controlled actually from administrator point of view. So they don't give every privileges. But when I press Control D, it keeps scrolling to next. Yeah, okay. Only 1 second. Man, Control D. Man hyphen A intro. Okay, Control D. So what I mean to say, all the options it won't work actually. Okay, so here only Control D to go to next screen. That's what it works. Then you can press Control Z. So you remember this Control Z also. Okay, so whenever like you are executing some command and it's not executing properly and it's get stuck. Okay, so you can type Control Z to come out of the terminal. Okay, so this is also very important. Control along with Z to exit or come out of the terminal. Okay, you understood, no? So when it's showing which environment dollar, so this particular thing, right, like my computer name and which path and which environment development, so this is the starting point of the shell. Okay, so instead of that, if you see only the cursor is blinking, no, some process is going on. So you, if you want to exit from this, you can enter Control Z to come out of the terminal. That's what it says. So that is for man. Then touch. Okay, touch command I will say. So to create new files or edit or modify. Okay, to create, so you created, it doesn't mean like once if you create it's permanent, right? Again you want to do some edit, you can edit or you can modify some changes. So in that case, okay, we have different commands: touch, vi, gedit. Okay, you can expect this question also. Vi all lowercase because it's case sensitive, right? Okay, always remember, okay, this touch, vi and gedit. Okay, so this touch actually create empty file. Okay, so I am in main.sh, right? So that is the main uh, shell where your programs getting executed. Okay, so if you create your own program, for example, you can create vi a.sh. Okay, that's the shell file you are creating. That main.sh is like a main command terminal where you can execute all commands and you can see the output actually. So I am creating a.text. So it's been created. Touch a.txt. So if I put ls, you can see, right, a.txt is there. Okay, cat a.txt, it will print content, but touch always create empty files. When I use cat a.text, it won't give anything because nothing inside, right? So it's blank. So touch command is used to create files or files without any content and update the access date or modification date of the file or directory in the Linux system. So this is a simple way to create the file in Linux using the terminal. Okay, so touch command is like touch along with file name. Okay, so that it will create some empty file. And I said, right, cat cat is used to display the contents of the file. So cat is nothing but the touch, right? It will, yeah, touch will, using touch you can create the file, right? Um, so you have created touch, using touch a dot text you created, then you need to use vi. I will tell the difference between this touch vi. So this create empty file, and you can leave like that. Touch create empty file and you can leave like that. But this vi create empty file and you have to put some content within that. This gedit also same thing actually. Can you able to relate these three commands? Touch you can create some empty file. You can uh, proceed to next commands, like you can stop in that point and you can proceed your next step. But vi when I create, still it will create empty file, but you have to put some content. Okay, you can't leave like touch empty file and go. For example, I think a dot text already create. Okay, let's create for vi b dot text. Okay, can you see it not stopped? Can you able to relate? When I created touch a dot text, empty file created and it came back to run. Now still it's processing, right? It asks you to enter something. You can see, right? It's still this process not completed, it's asked you to type. So what I do, I go here, insert. You have to press I will tell you, these are very important. How are you? This is my name. Then you have to colon wq. This is my name. Yes, okay. This is some procedure, you always remember this. WQ. So now I came out. How you say I came out? This process completed. Yes, exactly. Yes, but touch you can't see, right? Whenever you click run, it created, it got stopped. But VI it's not stopped, right? Still you are in that processing. So it makes sure you have to put some content in B dot. So cat it will display contents in that file. Okay. So this is a very one you always remember, or always, okay, please make a note also. So vi, if you create any file, for example vi b.txt, it will take you to, yeah, enter some content. Okay. So that one like self understanding, it will take you to self enter some content. For that you have to do some steps. First type I. Okay, I for insert, means it will take you to that screen. Simply like we can't type anything. First you have to type I for insert, then type some content. Okay, then press escape character. In your laptop keyboard you have escape character, then type colon wq. Okay, all lowercase wq. That's it. So this w for write, q for bit. So these many things. Okay, actually I typed from my end, right? So that's the reason you not able to notice what and all I did. So whenever you create using this vi file editor, this is the file editor. Okay, so you have to press insert, then it will allow you to enter something. Or else you already created one file vib dot tx, sorry, b dot text. Okay, you already created and you have some 100 lines, but you want to edit that file. Okay, again you have to enter vi dot txt, because this is used for create as well as edit. Okay, so you can see that 100 lines. Okay, I want to delete one line and I want to edit also. So for that you need to press I insert mode, then you do the changes, editing, deleting, everything, then press escape character and this one. Okay, you can make a note also, this is very 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 important. So always we prefer this VI only actually, because touch, right, like that's two process. You will create some empty file, and again you need to open using VI editor and do some content. But this one VI, like same time you can do everything. So both are same, right? You tried, right? Sorry, you are trying. You tried, and you are saying, or you are asking me. No, no, no. Touch VI, gedit, all are different actually. So gedit command not found here. So let's see in my putty, gedit is there or not. No manual entry for gedit. So these three is file editors. Okay, so first option VI, 90% you use VI editor only. Touch is a second option, and gedit, right? Few OS it won't support. You can see, right, gedit it's not supporting even in the coding rooms as well as here. Okay, so always try to use gedit or VI. Okay, because sorry, not gedit. Try to use VI and touch command, because gedit it won't support, so we can't do anything, right? So what and all it supports in your thing, then that one, because man is manual screen. When I type gedit, something should come, but it's not coming. There is no that such command exists. Okay, so always use touch and VI. Still, if you want to know, you can always go for Google and see gedit in Unix. See gedit also, right? File name, how I created va.text, gedit a.text, so that it should open that file. You can able to edit everything, but it's not supported. But you have to stick into our thing, right? Can you able to understand what I say? Yes, yes, yeah. So which channel it's available, that one only you have to use. So vi and gedit. Okay, so vi dot, okay, not here. There I created, right, coding rooms vi b dot text I have created. Now okay, I have some requirement, so I want to add more lines into that. So what I do in this case, so you can see, right, it's not stopped, still that processing is going on. So first thing what I need to do to enter I, right? Okay, can you see insert came now? So once insert comes, you can't do anything. Okay, so now okay, I don't want this second line, so I am putting how are you, I, where are you from? So now what I did now, I have deleted one line and I have added two lines. Okay, so my requirement is completed. So next thing what I have to do, escape, yeah, colon, colon. Okay, this is colon, W for write and Q for quit. So if you put only colon and Q, what happens? Any guess? I am doing this changes. So I have edited, right, I included two lines. So after this escape, colon WQ, so instead of WQ, just I put colon and Q, and I am coming out. So what happens? Yes, yes, correct, correct, yeah. So if you enter only Q, just it will quit. So what and all you did some changes, right? What you write, so easily you can relate. W is for write, so what you wrote, it won't get displayed. So that old two lines there, no, that one only will come. So if you use a W and Q, then it's write and quit. Okay. So now three lines will come. So this is very, very important. Sorry, VI as well as and touch. But touch, as you ask, no, like it's like two ways, two things you have to do. Touch means simply I created test.txt run. Again, you need to use VI to type something here, right? I escape. So two things you need to use when you are using touch. So always prefer VI. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then to display the contents cat. Okay, so these are like very, very important. Like in interview also, you will expect these questions as well as in your day-to-day life. No, in Unix job, you always use VI this cat to see the contents, everything. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. A dot. Those things you can't create. I think so. Dot text you can create. Dot XLS Excel file you can create. Let's try. Okay, PDF. Okay, you asked this one, right? Okay. Okay, 1 second. So image means PNG, or JPEG. Yeah, it's getting created. You can able to type. Yes, you can create any extension. You are basically asking whether you can create only dot text or any extension, right? PNG or JPEG. Yes, you can create. It will allow you. Yes, yes, any dot extension things you can create. Okay. Yeah. So next thing is more. Okay, more command. So more always displays the text one screen full at a time. So more is a command to view the contents of the text file one screen at a time. Programs of this sort are called pages, which mean like more is like pager. It will display the contents page by page. Okay, I will tell you on this more. Okay, so for that I need a very long file. Okay, so what they says, right? There is some small difference between cat and more. Okay, so cat, right? So like the files which I created, no, not more than 10 lines actually. I didn't try like 50, 100 lines. So let's see any file which is having more lines. So what it says, no, cat, it will display all content same time. More, right, it will display like one page at a time actually, one screen, like you can scroll and see actually. That's what they says. So for that you need to take any very large files actually. So let's take any very big file. Can you see difference? I am entering, I am using enter option. So cat llclv wc hyphen l. So what this command does? Cat word count, right? So L means what it says. Like cat is it display that file contents. WC is word count, and L means line. So what it will print? Yes, yes, yeah. So total 22 lines in the file, right? So you can see the difference now. Cat LLCSV. So everything is there, right? It will print all the 22 lines. But when you use more, difference is, yes, it will print. It will give you option to scroll actually. Once if you click enter, like it will what I can say, you can see all contents actually, one screen at a time kind of thing actually. But this is one example, but even this is not very big file actually. So in sometimes real time environment you have 1,000 lines, for example. You consider this is also, it's better, right? 22 lines. So if you think 22,000 lines, right? So that time cat means what will happen, full screen, right? It won't get fit. But more means you will see one screen at a time, and you can type enter button, you can see one by one. That's the difference between cat and more. Okay, you can expect that question also, what is cat, why use cat, and why so if you have any files which is like even 50 lines also fine, you can prefer cat to display the contents. So for example, like I have some file with 10,000 lines, so that time it won't get fit into the terminal. So I use more command, yeah, to see one screen at a time. So that's what you can say. Okay. And one more also, actually, as I said, no, it's all like mixed syllabus actually. So even if you go this as per the syllabus, no, like to cover this topic, it need help of one more command which is present later actually. So it's a mixed commands we need to cover actually. So next thing is who. So who actually display name of user who logged in. Okay, this is also very important question. So who and who am I? Who am I? Okay, can you able to relate who and who am I? So who display name of all users logged in. Who am I display only your username. So who am I? It given simply very short, GSSKARK. That's your user ID. You logged in. Who means it. Yeah, yeah. So name of all the users who logged in to this particular server actually, and with elaborative details also. So you can see the username, and pts-0 is the one directory path, and time when you have okay, today it's 14, right? I think it's taking yesterday's date actually. Today's 14th, right? So yesterday, like when was the last time logged into this terminal? It says right. So today's 14th, right? It's giving only yesterday's time only, and the server name, full server name it gives actually. So username, directory, time when you last logged in actually. Today I logged in, but okay, but it will consider the last time when I logged in. So definitely yesterday I have logged in this time. Okay, so it's give yesterday logged in time and which server. So who will give information about all users who logged in. Who am I, it just gives your username. Okay, so these two commands also very important. So creating the file using touch and VI, I have said, you know. So touch command used to create files without any content and update access date or modification date of the file or directory in the Linux system. This simple way to create the file using the terminal. Okay, this is the format, and you can see, right, there are different options you can use along with touch. File name I have tried, right, touch a.txt, but in between touch and file name you can use a hyphen a is change the access time of the file, and C, it will check the file is available or not, and to create new file. So for example, a.txt already is there, right? So let's try to use touch to create the same file. A.txt is already there. So when I do, actually this one I tried, it's not working because touch hyphen C, right? So this v dot text, it is already there. So you can see, right, all files I created, a dot text, b, these things. So r dot text, it's not there, right? So if I click as per the syntax, it should create actually. So it will check this file is available or not. So r dot text is not there. So then it should create and it should be display here. That's what it says, right? Check file is available and then it will create new file, but it's not happening actually. So M is change the modification time of the file. So these are the different timestamps actually. So but more actually, just they will ask, no, what is difference between touch and the vi command, and if they ask like in interview what command you will use to create empty file, then you can say touch command actually. So more than that, touch in real time you don't use, we don't prefer much actually. So if you want to see the version, you can use touch version. Let's see, at least this one works. Okay, it's working. Touch 8.30 version actually. Okay, so for every commands you can use this command. Okay, so this is very in depth actually. You can't means they don't ask these things like to how to check the version of the commands, but still, if you want, you can use command along with hyphen hyphen version to check the version of all commands. It will give like this. Okay, so this one, no, we already seen. Okay, for example, touch new file.txt, to ensure the file is created or not, we will again execute ls command to list the directory contents. So that's what I did, right? So I used touch, then I typed ls to see that file is created or not. You understood, no, this one? To ensure file is created or not, we will again execute ls command to list the directory contents. Okay. Yes, yes, yeah. So I use touch, okay, because it's empty file. VA, at least you will get satisfaction, right? Because you will need to insert and you type some content WQ. So you feel like, okay, I created file. This touch, no, it will blink within a second, right? Touch a.text run, it will blink in a second. So you feel, oh, whether I created the file or not, you will have doubt. So ls you will enter, right? To see that file is created really or not. So -a use along with the touch, it will change the access time of the file. -a for this file, it will change the access time of the file. Okay, so let's use ls and see. 1 second. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now I understood. So now its time is 9:47, right? So it's not in IST, Indian Standard Time. It's in some PST, I think. What's the PST now? PST time now. 9:17 p.m. US time. 4:12 means GMT. Ah, yeah, 4:17 almost. So it's GMT. Okay, Greenwich Mean Time. It is what showing. Because you will get confused, right? Why it's July 14 4:12, now it's 9:47. Okay, because no, this obviously like any software or any Windows, like new versions, right? So mostly you can see these new products or new softwares developed in US, UK and all, right? Very rarely you can see in India, right? So you can't expect those software timings in Indian timing, right? So as per their timing only you can see GMT or PDT. PDT is for Pacific time. GMT is Greenwich Meridian time, right? So that's the reason you can see July 14 4:12. Okay. So let's see, this is some different time, 21:18. You understood, no? So in none of the, like in my tool it is showing July 13 21:18. Here it is showing 4:12. It means here GMT time. So this one 21:18, I think US time. Sorry, PST time. So we have 24-hour conversion. Means like after 12:59 it's 13, right? Afternoon 1 o'clock is 13 14. So for 9 o'clock it's 21:17. You understood? So it's in PST. Okay. So this one in GMT, this one is PST. So none of these softwares in IST actually. Actually, better to avoid this touch only actually, because no, even here also touch, you can't able to edit anything actually. So if that file is not existing, then it will create. That's what it does. Touch, I double touch, hyphen C. Sorry, I didn't get you. Uh, no, not like that. So touch, no, it will create empty file if it's not there. Okay. If it is there, sorry, if that file already exists and again with same name, if you will create, it won't create. But that file name is not, so kiran.txt, it's not there. So I entered, now it definitely created kiran.txt file here. 1 second. So hyphen C, it will check whether that file existing or not already. If it is already existing, it won't create. If it is not there, it will create. But this touch actually it's not working as expected. That's what, because here also no, whatever we expected touch hyphen C we tried, it's not worked, right? Because here clearly it's visible A B V version and all, right? So it should create touch hyphen C. And if I use Suresh dot text, because that is not there, right? Can you able to see here? It's not there. So if any use touch hyphen C Suresh dot text, it should create and it should display here, correct? But this command is not exactly working. But when you use touch Suresh dot text, it create and it will display now. Can you see? So touch hyphen C is not working. So what I suggest you, right? Just in interview, if they ask, you can see touch it is used to create empty files, okay? And VI you can create file and you should make sure some content should be there. And if file is already created, still we can use VI to edit it. Actually, that's it. Okay, touch you can't do much thing on that. Better to avoid in real time environment. Okay. So that's waste, right? What you will do creating empty files, no use for anybody, right? Then yeah. So cat command we have seen. So ll.csv is there, no? ll.csv I already created. So here, so n if you use it will display. Sorry, not n. B I have typed. So it will display non-empty lines actually. Empty means empty. So these all 22 is having each line having some data, right? So it will give only non. So I think no, you can better use cat only, right? Cat file name you can use cat hyphen b, not much difference, right? It will print non-blank. So which and all lines having some information, it will print that one only. So cat hyphen n ll dot csv. So it will display number for all output lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3 like that. So cat hyphen e. The main thing, no, what I suggest you like ls cat commands, you just know what's the purpose we use, what it will display. This syntax kind of thing is there, no, for every command, no, you will see hyphen a do something, hyphen b do something. So it will be there for all commands. Actually you can't remember definitely, because all have this kind of, like ls also have hyphen l hyphen r t m etc etc. But always remember one or two syntax. Cat always, like you remember n, cat hyphen n file name, it will display the number for each lines. Cat hyphen b, it will display all non-empty blank lines. Just remember two or three syntax, okay? Because difficult to remember for everything. So this one display tab separated lines actually. So tab, you understand, tab is kind of delimiter. So for example, hi, how are you? And in like by default you will have this tab, okay? And you will have Kiran Anbu. So without this tab, right, what happens, your output should be like this. So for like in shell, right, default you will have the tab separator. So without that tab separator, right, so even if you print all 100 lines, it will be displayed in same line. You understood or any doubt? Okay, so this is tab separator. So it is like by sorry. Yeah, yeah. But thing is, no, we no need to type any. So I opened VI editor and I entered some lines, right? So by default in shell we have this tab separator or tab delimiter. So if this tab separator or tab delimiter is not there, even though when you use VI, and create some text files, and you are typing like this. Okay, and when you use cat a dot txt, right, you can't see output like this. You can't see output like this. You will see output like, okay, you understood, right? So this tab separator or delimiter is there by default. Okay, then only you can see all in different lines. Otherwise, what and all you enter, even in 1,000 lines, all it will come in same line like this actually, like this. Okay, so this tab delimiter we have seen, and cat for displaying the file contents. Okay, this is done. Then this is very very important topic. Okay, let it be. This is redirection. Okay, this is very very important topic. So in redirection, and then this one. So this is just these three only there. Okay, greater than, right, and this one what you can call, this is greater than, this is less than, and this three symbols. So this is output redirection, while opening, input redirection. Yeah, always remember, because these are like simple things only, like how we have read write access, no, 4 to 1 rwx. So like that, this one also you can easily memorize actually. So it's very useful. Yeah, so output redirection, file appending, and input redirection. Okay, so I said this is output redirection, right? So can you guess and tell me? Okay, I will go here because it have answer there. So I have said who command. No, you remember what who says? What? Yes, exactly. Okay, and what this greater than uh, output 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 redirection actually. Yeah. So users is one file. So can you tell your idea? This command what it does? Okay. So that one who only will give, no, why I will use greater than users, all things. Who only will give, no? So users is one file I created actually. So okay, I will say that one. So VI using VI, I already created one file actually. VI users, okay. I already created. Now you will get some idea. What is this? Okay, I created all this already, this users file. Now I am doing this command. So what it says. So this symbol is not output. This greater than is output redirection. Okay. No, no, no. So users is file, no, actually. So who is the standard command? Okay. So what and all the users logged in, you can see. If I log in, I can also see. If you log in, you can see. But this users is my file, right? Example, okay, what you said is I can agree, but this users I created vi users, and I can see the content, but you can't see, right? You didn't create actually, but you can see, because that is standard command, right? Even you can use who, and you can see who and all the users you logged in. So what it's like output redirection, what it will do. So who is like list of, okay, display all users who logged in to terminal, and this is redirecting. So redirect means it will take that output, put it into users file. Okay, so who have list of users who logged into the device or terminal, it will take that output and put it into newly created users file. So I will show in real time. Who, right? This is one dummy. Okay, so who, here who is coming, right? So I want to, okay, now two, right? But if you are Unix administrator and you are managing 1,000+ users account in company level, so you will have like a lot of usernames and accounts, right? But you are interested, okay, I want to um, get some insights, so I want to gather more information on that. Okay, so like now you have who, right? So you have two. So for example, you are administrator at high level and you have like some 1,500. So I want to do some analysis on that. So what I will do, I will redirect. So let's see any file. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So if it is there, it will display the, means anyway it will go to vi editor, so nothing is there, right? I don't have any content. So I this va you can create file, you can edit, or else you can leave it blank also. So example, see, insert, escape, wq. You understood, no? Now I didn't enter any anything within that file editor. Just I opened and insert, escape. Okay, so like touch, I created some empty file. Okay, now I use woo and info dot text. Okay, so now i I'm opening vi info dot text. So what happens when I enter now? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can see, no? Yeah, so again, colon wq, you can come out of the shell. So what it means, like who is like standard command. Okay, you want to do analysis, so you will just create some new file info.txt and you will redirect output there. And now, no, I got this cat, sorry, info.txt. Okay, so what I will do now, okay, oh, instead of these two example I have like 1,000. Okay, I can save it in the file also. This info.txt is obviously file, right? So you, I will tell in later. You have some mail command, okay? Mail, mail. So use that mail command. You can send these files and attachment to your personal email address. So what it will happen? You will get that email in your Outlook. So that time you can do detailed analysis. You understood why I redirecting this output? Okay, for analysis purpose, because everything you can't do in the shell, right? So if your power shut down, what happens? Your network connection will go down. Okay, so what and all you did, your activity, everything will go off. So what I do, I create one empty file and I put that hook content there. Then I use mail command and I will send it to my Outlook email ID. So whenever I have time, I will open Outlook and I open that info.txt and I can do some analysis, right? Who and all users logged in and which time they have logged in. So sometimes you can see some fake account also. Then you will do analysis. Who is this user? Why he is logged in? For what purpose he logged into the server? Everything you have to do analysis, right? Actually, okay. So that is output. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. No, no, that's what I said. No. So who you used, right? So I am using who. Okay, and I can see 1,000 users, for example, not two. You are doing some analysis. So now power down, right? In your place, power shutdown happens. So what happens? This putty, it will show network connection lost. So what, you can't do anything. Once if you click on network connection message, this putty will close. So what what and all you did analysis? it's all went away, right? Okay, you did analysis, but you should document and you should showcase to somebody. So that purpose, I will redirect this output to info.txt. So now I have vi info.txt, right? So this is my file I created. So it will be there permanently actually. Okay. So now I open vi info.txt and I can do analysis. But still what happens if your power goes down? Again, it's headache, right? So I will use mail command. I will tell in future. Okay. This command will come mail hyphen s. You can use email address and this file info.txt, so that you will get it in your Gmail ID or any ID, Hotmail or anything. So whenever you have time, no, you open that file and you can do this analysis actually. Because in shell, no, this in this black screen you can't do analysis, right? You execute command and you can log out and you can go, but you can't sit in this screen for hours, right? That's what actually I mean to say. Uh, Yes, 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 exactly. Because this is two lines, right? This you can easily understand. Okay, FTP and GSS. These two people they have logged in time. It's okay. So 1,000 means even you will get eye pain, right? 1,000 lines in this putty. You have to scroll means nobody will look, right? So example, you consider this file. Okay, so how it looks. If I ask, hey, Suresh, can you see where that electronics word is there? So it's how difficult. Ah, yes. So only you are redirecting to one file, save it in your desktop, and you will slowly use Control F to get that content like this actually. So that redirection. Then I have appending now. Now I have info.txt, right? Cat info.txt, it will show two lines. Okay, now I feel okay, I found one more user, JSS Suresh, who joined the company. So I want to add a few lines to this existing file. So what I will do, I use the append actually. So what I do now, I create one info. Okay, vi info one dot text is there. Okay, one second. Okay, okay. Okay, echo only. Echo. Uh, like sample data and some server. Oh, this one. Okay, okay. So that braces, no, it's not accepting. Sorry, I didn't get you. Your voice is low. So this one work now. So what I have done now? Any idea? So I said this is appending, right? So already I have info.txt only two users, and I have new user Suresh who joined. So I am adding his details into this info.txt. You can see now, right? So format might be because I need to give proper space and all, so that I will get your account, sorry, username and which directory and all. You understood, no? So already one file is there. In that I want to add one user, so you can use append. Append is nothing but in that existing file you are adding some users. Okay, so that is appending. So any file you can take. Okay, you want to add some lines, you can use this one, appending operation. So input redirection, actually that is not okay. Example echo. Sorry. Means like I don't want to disturb info.txt actually. I take one different because this one, no, it will be useful to do some scenarios in future. So what it will do, no, it just redirect the input to the terminal actually. So a.text is there. Okay, so echo hi means what and all you type. Okay, echo I didn't say to you, right? Echo command. So what and all you type, it will type. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like parrot, you can say. Yeah. So parrot, whatever you say, no, it will they will tell, right? Whatever you tell names. So something like the whatever you type, no, it will print like that only. So what I do, echo hi, and I yeah, here it is there, no, echo. How are you? Okay, and I am redirecting to input actually. Okay, to a.text. So mostly like you use redirecting output and appending actually. So this one, no, like we don't use much this input redirection. Okay, so input redirection, what it will do. So what and all like using some echo command, right? What and all you want to type, what you want to print. So that one you just redirecting that input to this a text file. So when you use yes, yes, yes. Because it's just redirecting the input actually. It's not redirecting the output actually. So, for example, here, one second. Echo hi. Okay, hi is coming. Hi. Okay. 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 Hi. Yes, yes, yes. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Now I type different one. Yes, yes, yes. So it should come with how, right? Because recently we have redirected the input how to a.text, but still it's coming with hi only. That's what you say, no? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. So oldest one it give, na? Please come again. But it's giving oldest one only, Yeah, yeah. See, this command normally takes their input from standard input, input redirected from file in this manner. For example, to count number of lines in the file generated above, you can execute. Okay, wc-l means, so in the user's file, number of lines with file name. Okay, let's take something. One is there, so let's try. Yes. So irrespective, so like I use echo, right? So echo whatever you type, it will just print. But so irrespective of redirecting input, what and all it's available in the actual file, right? That content only it is giving. So for example, WC hyphen L, okay, will print number of lines in the file, right? So in a dot txt, I am redirecting to b dot txt. Okay, okay, 22 is there. So you can see one more difference, no? So you just look from this line, word count hyphen L ll.csv. ll.csv, it have 22 lines. Okay, so that's the output. 22 lines, file name. Again, wc-l ll.csv, this is not output redirection. That's the very important. It's a just input redirection. Okay, so it doesn't mean wc-l ll.csv that less than b dot text means the output of this word count like 22. It shouldn't go to b dot text. Okay, it's just redirecting the input. That's the reason when you use this cat b dot text, that initial only it will come. Then there is no difference between output and the input redirection, right? You understood, huh? So yeah, redirect input. So wc hyphen l a dot ll dot csv, if you see this one greater than b dot text, it means output of wc hyphen l, right, the 22, it will redirect to b dot text if you is greater than. But this is less than, right? So less than means just it will print the output, that's it. It doesn't mean it redirect the output. So what and all it is there in b dot text, that one only it will give. That's a small difference actually. Greater than means it's just redirect the output, but if you use less than, it will print the output, but it don't redirect the output actually. Okay, Suresh. So mostly this like today we have seen file creation, vi touch, and man, difference between cat and more, and these redirections actually. So don't worry about this input redirection actually. That's no use only to redirect input. Okay, so these two are very important actually. You are redirecting the output to different file, right? And use mail command, and you send it to your Outlook to do some analysis. And file appending means I have some requirement. Yeah. Correct, correct. For this, so this input redirection means just it will display the output here, right? But it's not redirecting anything actually. So just we can know what is this less than means input redirection. That's it. It will redirect only the input to the terminal actually. So input redirecting is no useful, right? You like with output only you can do anything actually. Okay, so these are like three redirection commands: input, output, and appending the file. Okay, so I will send the latest ppt to you. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, yeah. So actually I planned, yeah, I thought of saying that one, Suresh. So every Friday I will give like this to you. Yeah, every Friday evening I will give, because Saturday, Sunday we will have time, no? So you can do that activities, and Monday we will discuss. Because if I give today, no, even I need to prepare some questions, no? So that's the reason. Like Friday, if I give, like Friday, tomorrow we have session, no? After that, I will send email tomorrow afternoon or evening by preparing some questions. You take weekend time, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday you get that output, and we will discuss on that. So every Fridays I will give you some scenario and questions. I it is there, Suresh, actually. So every command you will have doc actually. When you click this doc, right, it will take you to this screen actually. So here, if you click, no, this hyperlinks, everything, it will take you to this particular. Actually, I prefer this tutorials point only. Actually, they will give a lot of examples and very clear example actually. Yeah, because yeah, for every command, no, I just mention what is that command does and syntax. For, see, you can see every commands doc. Okay, from I didn't speak actually Veda. So he told like you are getting a different training, right, apart from Unix. Okay, which trainings you are going apart from Unix? Oracle DBA, right? Okay, so that one through trainer or online? Okay, okay, okay. Because yesterday you said no, you were looking from YouTube SQL. Okay, actually that's not mhm, trainer. Okay, 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 fine. So that Oracle DBA only is enough, Suresh. That's what I suggest you actually. Because no Oracle DBA. Uh, okay, but Oracle also it's a database, like DBA database administrator only, right? So again, like it starts with the RDBMS database, tables, primary key, foreign key, and inner joins. Are these topics covered there also? Okay, okay. Because no, I don't suggest, because if you ask I am doing Oracle DBA, I want on Python. Okay, I can agree. Both are different, but these are like similar only actually. But in Oracle DBA, actually they have to do from scratch actually, right? Database concepts, RDBMS, everything. So this also related only. Yeah, because no, why you will pay and you again join. That's what I see is actually. If two different, oh, is it okay? SQL also you paid, huh? Still they are searching for some trainers. Okay, so next time don't do like that. No, you get some trainer and book for some demo, because I actually got some Hadoop big data training. Okay, some 3 years. Then I did some certification also, might be 4 years also. So usually they give demo. Then if everything okay, then actually I means I will pay, and then I will join actually. So don't give money first and join actually. That's what I suggest. Yeah, because most of them they will work, okay, no, very few interested in give training actually. Rest of the people like they work for 8 to 9 hours software job. Very few actually give training. Mm. Okay, I speak with Veda, but that's what I suggest. Both are like similar only. Like if I tell you also, you don't see much difference between Oracle DBA. Okay, or else we will cover this Unix first, then we will see, because okay, this morning I have time, then I start my work. No, if we will finish Unix, then we will see SQL. If possible, I can give. Okay. Okay, Suresh. Then see you tomorrow. Ah, okay, okay, sure. Thank you. Bye.